Meu.
Great. Okay. Now we are live on YouTube. Good night, everyone. TALK is a platform for conversation in English, Spanish, French, and Italian. This is not an English class. If you want to have classes, we have here at TALK, and you can find more information on website. This is an English immersion. We are here to talk without judging, and everyone here is free to make mistakes. I'm Mariana. I'm here to guide this conversation and to learn too. I study economics and data science. I like to do sports and travel. And today we are going to talk about work. I've put the questions in the chat. So let's start. Jefferson, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, where you come from? Your city, your state.
Casa Branca. Casa Branca é small city in São Paulo.
São Paulo. Okay. Good. Good evening, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. It's a pleasure to be here. Today, talk about work.
Letícia, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Letícia. I'm living in Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul, and I'm a software developer, and I'm here to talk to English about work.
And you, Ayla?
Hey, good evening, guys. My name is Ayla. I'm from Belém, Pará State. I work as a public servant, and I've been studying this for 2 years ago. And let's go to talk about work. I think it was interesting. I think you want interesting subject to talk.
Thank you. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Hayana.
Hi, good evening. Sorry, my late.
Good evening. Hayana, is your first time here at TALK?
Hey, everyone. No, with you is my first time but in the talk. No.
Okay, I put the questions. Can you see?
Yes, I can.
Gabriel, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Gabriel Quirino. I'm 25 years old. I live in a small city, the state of Santa Catarina, a countryside. I'm married. I'm graduating in human resource. I think that's it. I work as a firefighter, and I have a second job, like as a mech operator. And that's it about me.
Thank you. Hayana, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hi, everyone. I'm Hayana. I'm 24. I'm a political scientist, and I'm living in Recife now. I think that's it.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My first time in your class. My name is Vanessa. I'm 39 years old. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a beginner in English. I'm a biologist and a chemical technician with the master and doctoral degree in material science. And my experience more in microbiology I'm worked with the developing bioplastics, antimicrobial bioplastics, and bacterial culture and biosensors. I'm a marriage. I not have a kids, and I have 4 cats. In my free time, I like practices exercises and gym and running. That's it.
Thank you. Vanessa, can you see the questions?
No, I'm sorry, I'm lately.
One moment.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay now.
Okay, I
Thank
will split the class, okay? 1 second, 2. Please, guys, click on blue button and see you soon. Gabriel, Hayana, and Vanessa here with me, okay? So let's start, guys. Hayana, can you read and answer the first question?
Yes, of course. So the first question, what kind of work do you do? And what do you like most about your job? And for me, I'm a political scientist and I'm working with climate politics and specifically discussing about one theme called climate justice. This theme is the link between human rights and climate change. So I like to work with the possibility to change the world. Is my big dream. To achieve the world that people and nature and animals and different type of ecosystems can sharing the same place, sharing the same environmental and live together healthily and happily, specifically. So for me, this is my big dream in my work, and I like to do this in baby steps, day by day.
No, so nice. Congratulations. And you, Gabriel?
Well, I could say that I have three works, but I will talk about my main work, firefighter, fireman, you know, and well, I don't know, I how can I say, I no, and it's I forgot the word, eu compareço, anyway, the people need to me, and I help these people, and everything in car accidents and burning houses, because the firefighter here in Santa Catarina, we do both things, and accidents and fire, because we have an ambulance and a fire truck. And I think that is about the job. But what do you like most about our job? Well, I prefer working in an ambulance because I think it's more I don't know any, but it's more happy because I can help a lot of people, and I know that when the people call the firefighter, these people really needs a help, and so it's very very hard. I love it, adrenaline, because when I turn on the sirens, turn on the lights and the ambulance, and we get through about the cars on the highway. It's a very, very, I don't know, well, they were very important. And I think that it's, you never know what I can say what happened in this place. It's blind. That's it.
How many inhabitants there are in your city?
My city has around 17 inhabitants, but my company, firefighter, we, I forgot the word attended, but não é atende é comparecer.
Helps.
It helps 3 cities. My city and another city has around, I don't know, 50,000 inhabitants, and another city around the same inhabitants than me. And we help other city. The city has a firefighter as well, but I don't know. Maybe this ambulance, this city is in occurrence, but they central will call my city to go there, another city.
Oh, nice. I live in a small city too, but we don't have a party. I forgot the name.
Firefighter? I don't
Yes,
know.
yes.
I've never know what can I say, firefighter or fireman.
Yes, that's it. Thank you. And you, Vanessa?
What kind of work do you do? In this moment, I'm looking for a job, but I'm how I said, I'm working with the research and quality control in pharmaceutical industry. My experience basically in all the control in laboratory, in microbiology laboratory, and all experience with the include biosecurity and documentation, technical documentation, and elaboration for proceedings, and realize microbiological analysis. I don't know, analysis and culture in bacteria and culture mediums and discontaminations, research and effects of medicamentos. I don't know say this. Drug. And my favorite part this discovery other behavior of the bacteria and behavior of the products produced. Also this in quality control pharmaceutical, I like so much this routine this in the laboratory, and my objectives and return for pharmaceutical industry, but it's very hard because I passed more time, I don't know, more time in research. Is very difficult, this translation. Você voltar para a indústria depois de muito tempo na pesquisa, né? Então, I try. I try, but have so much difficult. And that's it.
You will get it. Good luck. But you get it. It's an important job too. Very important job.
Thank you.
And about me, I'm looking for a job too in data science. But now I'm working as a data analyst at an NGO. And what I like the most is working with numbers, spreadsheets, and graphics, because I love mathematics. And so that's what I like the most.
I try to learn data science for treatment for data for the bioanalysis, but it's very difficult too.
It's hard too.
It's very interesting, but very exigent. This is hard.
Yes, I want to do a master in artificial intelligence or machine learning, and it will be hard. And Gabriel, can you read the next?
Yeah, number 2. Yeah, what's the best way to pass a job interview? What difficult question did you have in an interview? Wow. Well, what's the best way to pass a job interview? I think the first step is never lie in a job interview, and I think you need to wear formal clothes. It's a good point as well, and you need to stay relaxed. It's important as well, and I think that's it. What difficult questions did you have in an interview? Oh, I live in a small city here. There are a little bit companies in my city, and to me, it's the difficult question. It's if I had experience, because I think the most of people in my city don't have experience, and I don't know in anyone jobs, because the most of people who work in my city, if I'm not mistaken, it's they're outside my city, are outside my city, came to work here, and I think it's a hard question, and I think that's it. There was a time I lied in a job interview. I say that I knew speaking. I don't speak English with English, but now I'm studying English. I now like studying English. I didn't know anything.
Oh my God. Thank you. And you, Vanessa?
I don't know. I don't pass. And the job interview is still, I still don't pass. But I think this knowledgement for company or your application opportunity is very important, and além de have experience, is important is knowledgement. This company And what difficult question? In English interview? I don't
Can be in
have.
Portuguese too.
I don't have still an English interview, but I think this is very difficult. And I think these questions, difficult questions, when qual o nome do profissional de RH em inglês? É headhunter, I don't know.
Recruiter.
Yes, thank you. When a recruiter asks why he or she deve te contratar, por que ele tem que te contratar? I don't know. I have experience. I have. I want the job. I know these responses, patronization, but I think this question don't have sentido. Anyway, it's difficult for me.
I remember another point. I remember right now when the recruiter asked you, how much do you want to earn about the remuneration? Oh, I wanna, I don't know, earn 5,000, 10,000.
Yes. Oh my God, it's funny. And you, Hayana?
Before answer, I want to complete what Vanessa said, because you can answer like, oh bro, I need the money. This is the real life. The only motivation for me is the money, and okay. But you can't say this.
Yes, we can say this.
For me, the best way to pass in a job interview is dedicate myself to study about the company and to try to find dots in common between my career and the history in a company. Because in this sense, I can respond in an assertively way, like why we want to choose you, and now I can answer in a correct form, like saying what they want to hear, because recruiter want to hear some keywords, and you must know what are the keywords that they want to hear. And for me, the second point, what the difficult questions, then the question, because why I want the job, I think the question related to the future, like how you see your career in the next 10 years. Oh my God, the future is very relative. I don't know what I will do tomorrow, and imagining in the next 10 years. And in this question, I think if my career is completely aligned with the company, because if my answer is different, what the company is looking for, maybe I will don't choose for this work. And it's very, very sensible to answer.
Yes, thank you. I agree with you. I'm preparing for some interviews, and the tips are knowing to know about our career, know how to talk about ourselves, and study a lot about the company. Know everything about them, its products, its culture, and its values, these kind of things. And keywords are important. I read about it. And I don't remember about a difficult question for me. I didn't have many interviews, and I didn't pass yet, as Vanessa said. I'm trying. And Vanessa, can you read the next?
Okay. Wait a moment. Number 3. What do you find most challenging about your job? You find most challenge. I said to this challenge. I don't know. I like so much this challenge in my area. Is very funny. I don't know, funny, divertido. Because in microbiology is not exactly, never, not exactly behavior of the microorganisms is equal. And it's very important seguir rules and proceedings, but these responses for experiments is very variable, and it's very interesting, this challenge in reproduce these results of the analysis, but it's very cool too. I like so much this part. And other challenge in other part is convince other peoples, and in laboratory is very, very important. Manter this good relationship with colleagues, but is hard challenge too, because different persons, different personalities, but it's very I have the most satisfaction is working in group in laboratory, but it's a hard challenge too.
Yes, I agree. And you, Hayana?
For me, the biggest challenge is to convince other people that climate change is important to stop, and it's important to change our behavior to stop this problem. And because this is a problem that affects everyone, despite country, despite borders, despite different type of people, everyone is affected by climate change. And the biggest challenge is convince people about it. And inside the group of the every people, I think the convince the private sector and governments about this is very difficult, because private sector is very focused in rich money and save money, and I want to protect the world. So it's very different points of view and different points of actions in general. And for me, I think is one challenge very distant of my life, but at the same time is very present in my life, because decisions made by governments affect my life directly, like the municipalities, the state government, the president. Each decision affects our lives in a day by day, and each decision can improve the climate change or reduce the climate change. Is the line between reinforce the problem or solve the problem is very sensible too.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And you, Gabriel?
What is the most challenging about your job? Wow, I have a lot of challenge in my job. Every occurrence is a challenge. Like I said before, I never know what will have there in the place in the occurrence, but the central pass to me, my colleagues, oh, I don't know, maybe a car accident. There are two people. Okay, enough. I live in the accident, and there's a car upside down. There's a, I don't know, car in the middle of the highway. There's a person outside of the car, a person stuck in the car, and to me it's the hard thing about the firefighter, the hard occurrence, because there's people stuck inside the car. We need to get out. We need to get out. These people, no, get out. No, yeah, I forgot the word. Anyway, tirar this person inside the car, and the most fast possible, because I don't know, this car can begin a fire, can maybe anyway, and in the same time we need to protect this person, because your wounds, wounds, lesions, I don't know, to, because this person need to get it need to, precisa sair do carro, and your lesions can't can't work. It's hard because it's difficult. It's very difficult about this occurrence. And another occurrence that I think very hard, it's have a lot of found a lot of rain yesterday, happened here in my city, where people very house flooded, and you need to pass a whole day inside the water, and it's a very difficult job.
Oh my God, this is desperate.
Yeah.
My work is easy comparing with all of you guys. My problems are problems in data. Sometimes the data arrives messy, wrong, and I have to fix it before get some insight. But only this. And hi, Anna, can you read the next?
Have you ever had a job that you really disliked, and why didn't you like it? I don't know what type of job I didn't like, but I think the project related to finance and climate finance and bank and different kind of mathematics in my day by day. In general, I don't like. I prefer study and propose other types of politicals, but finance, climate is not my area. I don't like to do this. But I know that I don't like to do this. So usually I choose the project that I like to do. And if I can choose between one type of job that I like and one type of job that I don't like, I will prefer do in the area that is my preference.
And you, Gabriel?
Well, I don't know. I think not, but I think all jobs are bad. I prefer stay in my home and sleep until 12 hours a.m. I know, more or less. But I have my, how can I say, my 30 job. I'm a judge, no, a referee in a soccer referee, yeah.
I think yes.
I like this job. I like so much because I love football. I love soccer, but I don't like when I need to kick off a person, and I need to give a red card to person. This person complain all time. This person scream to me, man, just get out here. But it's very crazy. But I like, but only this moment I don't like.
And you, Vanessa?
I don't like sincerely, I don't have a negative experience in exactly in my area, but I don't like some behaviors in the lab for this disorganization. I don't know. Desorganização. I had one experience is very difficult in relation for disorganizated, and I have a problems with the analysis and the results and other points of the routine, but this organization is cultural in this lab, and for me, I try to solve this problem, but I don't consegui, eu não consegui, and I go to out because I don't like this organization in my analysis, because it's very important in assinar laudo. Is my name is there, and is wrongs and incorrectly, and other things. This I don't know, say this. Se for alguma coisa errada com meu nome, não pode. Então eu preferi sair.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can't say this things.
But I understood. So about me, I didn't have any bad experience too, but I don't want to have to work in a place, a toxic place one day, or a place where I can't have a quality of life. But I didn't have it yet, and I don't want. And Gabriel, can you read the next?
Sure. Number 5. Yeah. What
Yes.
motivated you to pursue the career you are now? What motivated you to pursue the career you are now? Wow. The beginning, I would be the firefighter because I always saw the ambulance gas around me with the sirens turn on. I don't know. Turn on, and I always thought about this. Man, this is crazy. This ambulance. Anyway, but nowadays, after the past every years like a firefighter, and I figure out that I love help people because each people that you help, you can see the love in your face. It don't have a value. Yeah. Even the most of people never. The most of the case never remember to say thank you, but no problem. It's my job, but I love to help these people. I love my job, and I'm free. I love give a red card to people.
Give a red?
Yeah, give a red card to people. I love it. These people will scream me, man, get out here.
Yeah. Oh my God. And you, Vanessa?
Motivated. I always wanted to be a scientist. In my childhood, I am fascinated by knowing and learning how things works, mainly biological things and microbiological things and astronomy and planets and other sciences. I'm a big fan for scientific things and the works. I have abilities research articles before in actuating my area. I'm very curious in other how explicações, buscar explicações. That's it. I think I'm a big fan for science.
Nice. And you, Hayana?
Sincerely, I don't know because I never wanted to work with environmental in general. During my undergraduate, I studied about family representations in politicals in Latin America. And during every time I was studying about politics focusing in gender issues, like how how can we improve the number of women elected in Latin America, for example. But during the time, I felt the necessity to expand my field of study, and I looking for to thinking about how gender issues related to climate change. What is the relationship between the two topics? Because they are very different in a concept. Thinking about climate change is one thing, and thinking about gender inequalities, social inequalities is one thing. But during the years, during the different study, I started to know what is the relationship between the two topics. And this curiosity motivated me because it's the theme that almost, how can I say quase ninguém? Almost
anyone.
Anyone, yes. I think
yes.
Almost anyone study about this. And for me, it's very interesting. No one else as well. Yes, can read, I think. And it's very interesting for me. And I think the main thing that motivated is the curiosity, and then the possibility to dream with a different world and to building this different world with my job, because I can see impacts of political climate. I can see the positive impacts in reducing social inequalities, and for me it's very important. And I think the biggest motivated for me is dream with a better world and building this better world every day.
Nice, congratulations. I will search more about these two together, climate and genders. It's interesting. I think Gabriel is correct. No one, almost no one, I think is the correct. And Vanessa, can you read the next?
Okay, wait a moment. I don't have abilities in cellular phone using Zoom. But have you ever had to work with a difficult coworker or boss? How did I handle this situation? Well, I don't have a specific situation this, but I try always, as I mentioned, it's about personalities difference. I always try to be careful how I treat people and empathize with them. And in some cases, don't always work out, but I always try, don't lose the patience and manter a calma for solve these other problems in relationships. I think this topic is very important to your reactive for this fact, because in all places, you find other people's is not sympathize with you, or is difficult behavior with others in general. And cabe a você know this reactive for this. It's very important. I'm learning this in all my career, and because this all the places and have all difficult people, and we don't have domain for others. Então, control for me and solve this problem.
Yes, thank you. And you, Hayana?
Yes, I already work with a difficult coworker, but not because the people was one bad people, but because it's very disorganized in the work. Like people, the person had difficult to follow deadline and to send the document and to send the work plan. So for me, it's very difficult to work with people that have difficult to do things in a work plan. And in general, I think it's this, but I already worked with people that, I don't know how can I say in English, but talk more than act. Like, make sense? Okay. Yeah, it's very difficult because I prefer work with people that act and send a work in a correct way, follow the deadline, then talk a lot and don't do nothing.
Yeah, and you, Gabriel?
Well, I work with a lot of people in my main job, but I can say about my father's company. My father's company have a partner, a sócio, and because I work matching operator as well. and this partner of my father, there's a son, daughter, I don't know, and this person is a boy. If I'm not mistaken, they have the same year than me, 20 years, 25, 26. And this person, in short of story, is every time now about everything and never help me help my others co-workers. Usually we need to, I don't know, to do some things in the job, and this person keep stopping anyway in a place, and the other people working very difficult. I'm a friendly person. I never complain about this question, but I think that's it. A difficult person, but boss, I've never had, if I'm mistaken.
Thank you. And Ayla, Leticia, and Jefferson, I don't know if he is here. How was the conversation?
It was nice. What different types of the works and many problems in their works, but it's it's a good talk.
Nice, thank you. So our time is over, and I put the survey here. If you can answer it, please. If you have some suggestions, topics, please answer. And it was a pleasure. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Gabriel, Vanessa, Ayla, Leticia, Jefferson, and Hayana, thank you very much. and see you. Bye bye.
Thank you.